What's up guys, Muley Freak Aaron here, and this week I'm in Northern California hunting with my buddy and his family that eat, sleep, and breathe blacktail backcountry deer hunting. On this hunt, we'll be packing in 10 plus miles on mules, eating incredible meals over the fire, chasing big bucks and bears, and packing them out with miniature mules. I have 2 deer tags and 1 bear tag and only a few days to get it done. I have a feeling this is going to be an adventure of a lifetime. What's up guys? It's time. It's time for California blacktail and bear hunting. But first we gotta stop at Smith & Edwards and gear up for the hunt, and then we're off tomorrow morning bright and early. Let's go. Mind if I do? Going with the pepper jerky. Gotta get me a new traveling lid too. Let's see. It's pretty clean. All right, we got the snacks. We got a fresh lid. Now we gotta go get some copper bullets. Gonna get some Hornady CX. California makes you shoot copper, so. Snacks acquired. Now it's time to go on a really long drive, and then we're blacktail and bear hunting, baby.
They go to another Super Bowl a year later, they're firing.
Responding in that way doesn't do himself any.
Big old polar bear. Drop a comment if you know where I'm going through right now. Maybe we'll pick a random winner for a hat. All right, so I just stopped in a hotel parking lot. I've been driving for 5.5 hours. I need to stretch a little, go on a little run, and then we'll get back on the road. But I gotta wake myself up, get a little cardio in. So do some push-ups, run around the block, and we'll get going again. Man, I feel better already. Okay. Gonna do a couple laps around the block now. Whew. Alright, if you guys are ever getting tired, falling asleep at the wheel, going on a quick little run, walk, doing some push-ups, burpees, that'll wake you up way more than an energy drink, and it's way better for you. So whew, ready to go another 6 hours, 5.5. Just showed up to my friend Bear Cypher's home and just loading up. They're gonna load the mules up, get everyone packed in, and then we'll take off for the trailhead. Got 4 hours to the trailhead.
This is my baby right here.
This is? Who's
yeah,
this?
This is Cookie. She's a little sweetheart here. She's made some miles packing a lot of camp over the years. And then these are our little pride and joy. This is Joyce. These little, you'd be surprised. She can pretty much make it anywhere I can make it. It saves me a lot of meat on my back. Now, this is another one of my my good boys. You know, this one I usually ride, but when my boy goes, I let him ride him. Same thing, he's about 15. Goes really good. I mean, it don't matter, dark or not. I hop on from my truck and away we go.
John.
That's Dale. Named it after my grandpa when he passed away. Figured we'd still take him along the buck hunting. So. And the other one named Joyce, which was my grandma's name that's passed away now.
Oh,
Figured
really?
they'd like to both go on the trip.
That's awesome. This is the crazy one, huh?
Well, yeah, that's the one.
That's the one that took him for a ride.
About kill me.
Is that one going mine?
Yeah.
Gonna get a little food. We've got a couple more hours to the trailhead. We'll sleep there tonight, but wrap this day up here soon once we get some food in our bellies. You gotta get a dialogue.
I'd sent one, but I haven't got a response or anything.
Alright, so we just made it to the trailhead. We're gonna hit the hay. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. We gotta wake up in about 5-6 hours. So, and I'm gonna sleep in the back of the truck tonight. And tomorrow it gets real. We gonna pack up the mules, go in 10 miles and start hunting. So let's get some sleep. All right, well, I'm all tucked in here in the back of the truck. Time for bed. Been about 20 hours of travel today, so looking forward to some sleep and then getting in deep tomorrow to the backcountry. It's gonna be awesome. Good night. Good morning, all. It's the morning that we're gonna pack in, so we just got our stuff together, time to pack the mules, and we're gonna take off this morning. We got a 10-mile jaunt into where we're gonna start hunting, so then we gotta set up camp, and then tomorrow's a full scouting day, and then Saturday it's bang bang day. So
We're gonna get all packed up here, but it's gonna take me a few hours to get everything loaded up. Then we're gonna get in there about 10 miles, get all set up. We're gonna find some bucks and just basically locate them and wait to get on them first thing Saturday morning.
pretty close.
Yep. So these red ones are going?
All right, so a few years ago, my buddy Gannon that is over here saddling the mules, he's like, dude, you should come hunt blacktail with my family. And so I'm at his family blacktail camp, deer camp. Super nice of this awesome family to let me come hunt with them. I'm looking forward to it. I think we got it.
Yeah,
Yep, we got it.
You're good.
So what you're telling me, Mike, is I don't even have to carry a pack?
That's what I'm trying to say, guy. I'm saying, welcome to the shit
We'll see
show.
if Luke is okay with that, though, huh?
That's right.
Jeez, this is like first-class service. Thank you, Luke.
Even with a smile.
Thanks, thanks, Luke. I don't know if Luke's smiling, but we got a long hike in, but really all I'm gonna have is a gun and a camera over my shoulder, so it's gonna be pretty easy. And I don't think we gained too much elevation, so I got my Pack Connect rifle cover straps strapped to the saddle here. Good to go. So a few things to consider when hunting California. Number one is don't bring a suppressor. So if you have a gun with a suppressor on it, don't bring it. You'll get in big trouble. Number two, you got to shoot copper bullets. So if you're shooting ELDXs, ELDMs, you got to put those away. Shoot the Hornady CX copper bullet. Number 3, if you're gonna carry a pistol, make sure that it is a California accepted pistol. They have a list of pistols that are certified and accepted, and gotta make sure that you have one of those. And along with that is a 10-round magazine, can't have more than that. So as you can see, I'm not carrying on this trip. So hopefully I won't need it, but those are all things to consider when hunting California. All right, we're officially off. Okay, deal. All right, we're about 2 miles in. Got I don't know, probably 8 miles left, but we're cruising along.
So just to left of the snag, that first big mountain that goes off the left and right with the shade on the right still in the first one. That's where we're headed, man. It's gonna be a good week, I think.
Heck yeah, dude. This is why a rifle cover and a fully enclosed bino harness is so important. Brush 3 feet over our head, just rubbing up against everything. Well, we are about halfway there, about 4 or 5 miles in. As you can see, I'm soaking wet. It's really got hot. Yeah, should be a warm week according to Hunt Stand. It's gonna be about 80 every single day, so that's good. They say the deer hunting's better when it's warmer rather than being rainy or fogged in, so should be timing it just right. All right, we just made it to camp. Hunt Stand says that we did just under 10 miles. So it was a jaunt. I'm feeling it. My feet are sore. It wasn't easy getting in by any means, but beautiful country. We've already seen a bunch of deer, bumped a bunch of deer. So looking forward to it. We're gonna get the mules unpacked and get them resting. So what do you think, Gannon?
I think we're in for a good week here. You know, it's 2 days before opening day. There should be some bucks here. Nobody's here. We're in good shape.
Oh, that's a good feeling, huh?
Get to deer camp and you got nobody down your throat. It's pretty nice.
All right, so we're gonna get our water from this spring right here. Right now it's kind of a mud hole, but we'll put a pipe in it and we'll get it running a little better. But oh man, I am beat. That was a long hike, so that was good for me. So now we'll go and I'll get my tent set up and we'll get camp set up the way we want it, and then we'll glass tonight once it cools down. We're kind of middle of the day, so let's get camp set up for now, get some grub, and yeah, let's see if we can find a buck. Well, we got the tent set up, sleeping pad back down, so it's time to eat. I'm starving. A little turkey, cheese. I'm spoiled on this hunt. Brought sandwich meats. Yummy. Alright, so I'm gonna take off with Gannon here and we're gonna go put some glass on some country. See if we can't find a buck and a bear and whatever else we find. So gonna have about 2 hours of good glassing.
He's right below that white rock now, that smaller one. Like 10 yards below it, he walked up the hill a little bit.
Looks like a big mature buck though.
Really?
Yeah, like a big forked horn.
I think it is a forked horn.
Yeah, he's a big 2x2. 2x3 actually. He has a little. He looks big bodied, like.
Yeah, he's got that stripe.
All right, Gannon, so after further review, what do you think about that buck?
I think he has potential. I definitely think the deer is bigger, but I just don't think he's got the quality we're looking for up top.
Yeah, that buck is just a big forked horn, so just a big 2-point. I think he's got a little 3-point side, but barely. Looks like a mature buck though. All right, so far tonight we found 4 bucks, probably 20 deer, and two of those bucks were mature, so one's pretty nice. 3-point buck and had a good frame and good fork. All right, we're headed back to camp. Gonna get some grub, hit the hay. Haven't got much sleep the last 2 nights, so especially last night, I got like maybe 2.5 hours. Bear, what'd you find?
Watch this. He's a good one. He's got a 6 on that left. He's got his hook cheater, and then he's got a split G4. That's a good one. That's a good one. Got me all tickled.
Way better than
And then seeing this dandy laying down there, you know, all by himself. But he's letting the little guys poke around until it gets dark, I think, for him. I didn't want to stay over there until dark, but I wanted to see him get up. But he'll be around.
Awesome.
He'll be around.
That's a big buck.
Rough life.
This side's getting a little brown.
We be grilled.
Ooh, that's black and that's hot.
All right, we got some glizzies for dinner. They look good, way good. So. Gannon, you like glizzies?
They're all right. I like them better with chili on them, but I'm not much of a hot dog fan. I like hamburgers better. Out here, I like anything.
Yeah.
I love relish. I love relish.
The day before the opener, we laced up our boots, loaded up our packs, and headed out to take inventory. It was an incredible morning behind the glass as we spotted a number of mature, respectable bucks. It was fun getting mag view footage of these blacktail deer and just observing these critters that were so new to me. I've hunted mule deer, whitetail, and even coos deer, so the fact I was blessed with the opportunity to hunt these Colombian blacktail was extremely exciting. This awesome day of glassing up bucks had me excited beyond belief for how opening day would play out.
Boy, he's white orange.
Over an hour.
How's that, baby?
That's pretty good. I will say that's pretty good.
Oh, that tastes good. It's got a little sizzle to it. It's pretty good.
It's crunchy on the outside.
What? Hey, what's going on here?
He thought this was toothpaste. It's for arthritis. How do you pronounce that? Diclofenactin or whatever?
Dude, that's some of the... That's
toothpaste
I
is
see
so
it
white.
now.
Oh my god.
Well, I could have told it was...
This is for like...
Look, I dripped some right here. I was like, that's
Oh
kinda
my
weird
god.
toothpaste.
Yeah, this is for my arthritis in my knee.
Oh my god.
Well, maybe your mouth won't hurt. It's that I can't even pronounce it. Oh my god.
This whole toothbrush is just caked in it now. Brand new toothbrush. Never used it before.
Here, rinse it out. That is
Oh my
funny. I gotta
gosh,
call
that's
Amy.
good stuff.
Ooh, that's so foul.
I gotta call her and tell her what you
You
just.
better clear your mouth out, bud.
It's sour, dude. I tasted it. I'm like, what is this?
That is funny.
It's officially opening day. We're gonna go after those 2 bucks that we saw last night that were in that burn. Those 2 good 4 points. We're leaving pretty early because it's a pretty good hike over there, so.
It was blowing in our face at first, but there's no wind once that sun starts to come up. I think we got a pretty good chance.
So we're gonna try to find those 2 big 4 points from last night. They're gonna be tough to find because they're in a thick burn. But I think if we're patient, wherever they're feeding, they're eventually gonna come back to that bowl. So we're just gonna class pick this burn apart and see if we can't find one of those big bucks. But we're almost to that burn now, so just gonna go slow. Gannon and I have been picking this burn apart, and these bucks aren't in the same hole that they were yesterday, but I didn't think they would be. I bet they're up on their feet feeding. This is probably where they come to bed once the sun hits. And but we're gonna still keep looking, pick it apart, see if other deer come in from pressure, and we'll just be patient, figure it out. Doesn't go anymore. Yeah, that's our head. That's him. Yeah, 100%. That's a good one. Well, we got a good chance at him. He's gonna go in this hole. I mean, it sucks because he might not be able to see it. We seen the heavy 4-pointer from last night. He came over the ridge with a doe. I looked over there. It's probably 850, I'm guessing. He came over the ridge with a doe, and the doe kind of stood there for a minute. She walked back over, and he came down on our side. So I think we're gonna try to make
make a play on him. I bet he just walks down that ridge and starts eating. He was in the ridge line a little skeptical at first, but I think we might have a good chance at him once we get over there. I think it opens up, we can see a little better.
Trying to dig this buck out of this burn with no luck. We saw some does, but yeah, just no luck. So we're gonna take off, go to a different area that's shaded right now. It's on the west facing, so probably won't be shaded for long, but try to get there as soon as we can, and we'll glass there the rest of the day, but we're gonna take off and get out of here. This buck schooled us. We spotted 2 bucks bedded. One of them's decent, like on the cusp. He's about 670 yards away, but we just got to this backside. There's a lot of country to look at, so we're gonna keep sneaking around and get a better look. We're not gonna shoot this thing right off the bat. So we'll keep looking and see if we can see another one bedded. Side, eating a little lunch, kind of in the shade. Yeah, he looks like he's got a big frame.
That's a good buck, dude.
Hammer time.
I think you should.
Okay, let's see.
Maybe we could take our time. He ain't going anywhere. We could see him for a ways.
No, I like him. I really like him.
You could tell he's the boss. You know what I mean? He's got his own program. We just got here. We're trying to get around this hump. It's more and more. There's a bunch of fingers that run down right here. Shaded side of the hill. We just looked down there and I seen a nice mature, all by himself, all grayed off already. This time of year, a lot of those bigger bucks will get grayed off early, and he's down there at 440 feeding. I think old Aaron's gonna go for him here. I think we're in business.
Cannon just spotted a really, really pretty 4x3 buck, and we're not gonna let this opportunity pass. So we're gonna shoot it. It's about 440 yards. So, it's go time.
He's about to come out. I got the camera on record. Let me get this other one on you. Whenever you have the shot, you tell me the other camera's on. As long as he doesn't go too far.
Just barely, I can see. Yeah. Okay, ready?
Yeah. You went right through him, right under his back. Oh, you folded him. You folded him, dude. I can see him flopping over there. Right there.
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah, he's down.
Legs up. First blacktail, baby. Yep, he's feet up still. I just shot a dandy blacktail buck. My first blacktail buck. Gannon, thank you so much, man. So I shot high on the first shot. I don't know what happened. But I guess he kind of jumped out of frame, and I got a second shot off, and I hammered him. I dropped him that second shot. I just saw him go feet up like this. And he's just laying there like that, feet up. Thank you so much, brother.
No problem. That's
Thanks,
what we're out
dude.
here for. Get you some nice quality Colombian blacktail, man.
First Colombian blacktail, baby, and he's a freaking stud too.
Yep, he's awesome.
The real work begins now.
Yep.
Gotta go get the buck, take pictures, break him down, and we got a pretty good hike down to him, so here we go.
we went a little high in the drainage to go get the buck because we're gonna try to get water. So looks like there's a little water seeping out of the mountain, not a lot, but we'll see if we can get some and filter it. Water doesn't get any better than this, dude.
Straight off the mountain, can't beat it.
We just filtered a bunch of water, drank up, hydrated, and we're gonna go get my buck now. But that was a nice little spring. There wasn't a ton of water, but there was enough. So we filled up with a little Catadine squeeze bottle and then a Ziploc plastic bag. So we're gonna pack up, go get the buck. There he is. Belly up just like how we left him.
That's right.
Right when I shot, the first shot I came out of the scope. For some reason, the second shot was just, and I just saw boom, belly up, and that's exactly what he looks like here. This is an absolute stud buck. I'm just so stoked. Man, I'm just beyond grateful. I don't even know what to say. I'm so just thankful to be here. Thankful I got invited to come out with Gannon and his family. And I mean, this big buck is a cherry on top. Like, this is everything I hoped for and more. Seriously. My first Colombian blacktail. We earned it. Like, the coolest part about this is we earned it. He's a big buck, but we hunted him hard. We hunted hard all day today. Ran out of water. Went from start. It's first thing in the morning. We've been hiking all day, and we killed him in an absolute hole. Like, it's gonna suck getting him out, but we're gonna remember it forever. So it's so cool.
Can't beat a buck like this in California, man.
Organic, baby. One shoulder down. 3 more quarters and back straps and tenderloins to go. One back strap down, 1 to go. That is a beauty blacktail right there. So now the fun part, climbing out of this nasty hole. One of the heavier packs I've had in a long time. The uphill's gonna be harder, but safer. It's gonna suck, but that's okay. It's doable. That downhill was scary. All right, if you're curious what happened to me on that last video, it wasn't pretty. I stood on a rock, it was a big boulder, and it tipped on me, and I went flying. Tore my sleeve somewhere. Where did I tear it? Right there. And got jabbed. I mean, it could have been a lot worse, so. How was it? Was that fun to watch?
Stuck a landing, that's for sure. He sat up right on his butt. Yeah, it was kind of crazy, actually. I was coming down the hill, obviously, and I seen the boulder kind of start to spin. GoPro goes one way, Aaron goes the other way.
This sucks bad, but this is what we live for. Heavy packs.
Getting there. Still gotta go all the way to the top. At some point, I think a mule's coming to save our butts.
Turn off that next finger.
Uber's here. What's up, Penny? You ready to get to work, Penny? She's like, you a-hole.
She's awesome. I won't put his backpack in, I'll put the meat behind it. Okay. The other side and the side that don't have his backpack, put the head. Cow move. So you and then aim it that way, and turn it through like that. I got buttons in that.
Just made it to camp. Gannon's dad, Mike, was super nice and has dinner waiting for us. It was a long, long day, but heck of a day. Wow. Holy smokes, that looks amazing.
Hope it's okay. You good?
Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's done enough, guys. It's hard to see in the dark.
Ate burgers, it was amazing. Got the buck hung so that bears can't get to it. And it's time for bed. I'm exhausted, so good night. We woke up early, headed to a different direction this time, and we're gonna try a new spot, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully no one's in there, and hopefully we can find a big buck or a bear.
We're gonna head right down this ridge, get out on a rock, sit there and look at this other ridge that runs east to west. Max shot probably 750, bottom about 500. I think we'll see some bucks this morning.
So we spotted a dang nice buck. So it's about 1,000 yards. It went to this big thick clump of trees before we could get the mag view on it, but he has a little smaller buddy with him that we got on film. Yeah, we're gonna take off after him, cut the distance to about 450 to 500 yards, and let him have it. If he comes out of those thick clump of trees, Gannon's gonna freaking smash him. Man, it's so thick, so thick. We crossed this canyon and got to this middle ridge where we can glass where that big buck was. We've been glassing for a half hour, can't find him. So we're gonna keep looking. We think he went into a thick clump of trees. About 3 in the afternoon. We've been trying to turn this buck up glassing and no luck. It's hot as can be today, like 80 degrees. So hopefully in the next couple hours it cools down and we can spot this deer. We're only 350 yards from him, so we just need him to play with us and come out. Give us a chance. I think I just hit a bear. Trying to keep an eye on him though to see if I smoked him or not. All right, we're gonna go get this bear. Spotted another bear coming up the draw. It looked pretty big, so if
we can see it again. See what it is. Gannon might pound it.
Right, see this black tree right here with the snags that come off all weird? He's below that. He's down there. There's another black snag in the creek. He just walked right below that. Okay. He's just strolling. You don't even know we're here. I'm gonna shoot him right off this tree. Give me just a second. Do you want your backpack? You don't want your backpack? What about the log?
Ready. Oh my gosh.
Boom.
Holy smokes.
That was sick.
Dude,
Let's go.
we just smoked 2 bears.
I think they're right on top of each other.
And they're right freaking next to each other. Dude, you hammered them.
Done.
Where'd you aim?
Just high shoulder, right behind the top shoulder. He's facing away.
Blood all over his neck and shoulder. Dude, that's a tank bear.
That's sick.
Freaking tank bear. That's a big boy.
Walked right to us.
Oh my God. We were on our way to get my bear, and Gannon spotted a big round bear walking up the draw.
We just came right down here. We weren't even being that quiet. We weren't being loud, but we weren't being that quiet.
No.
And I seen him. I thought it was a deer. It was like kind of a dark thing coming through some brush at the bottom of the creek. Thought it was a deer. I threw up the binos. All I see is that big round face coming out, and I'm like, oh, here we go. Walked right down, stood up against that log, and just let him have it. Just got down here to the bears. Aaron's black bear's dead on the left side of the bush. My brown bear's dead on the right side of the bush, right here in the creek past this snag. Unbelievable, man.
I was right.
Yep.
They're eating a blacktail.
Yep. Looks like a blacktail carcass.
Check this out. Carcass, bear. And a couple yards away, this bear.
Got me my first ever backcountry bear. Second bear ever. Pretty cool, man. I was never really a bear guy, you know. We're usually always looking for deer back here, but you might have changed my perspective on it. These are pretty cool animals.
This was a crazy afternoon. Killed 2 bears right next to each other. Gannon shot this big one. I shot this black bear. Awesome day. We got a lot of work ahead of us, so we're gonna get going. All right, we got a bear here. We're almost done, and we'll be packing these bears out. Oh yeah.
You're your dad, but your dad said, what was Gannon thinking? That's what he said.
Uncle Bear, thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna leave you guys out here hanging.
Cold as hell. Cold as hell. We got a buck spotted right off the bat. We're getting our spotters out to see what it is. It's a nice little 3-point buck. We're gonna keep looking and see if anything else is with him. Pretty cool.
Just get off the side of this. Just pan up and down on the farther ridge. Just turn over this. Gotta get over 21.
Let me see those lips. Holy smokes, that's not chocolate, boys and girls.
That's dirt.
Those are scabs and dirt.
That's dirt.
Dirt and scabs.
The progression of this trip, you guys have seen my lips go from normal to absolutely messed up in about a matter of 5 days.
Dude, they're like bleeding.
I know, we're anti-chapstick. I couldn't even eat last night. I couldn't open my mouth far enough.
Hey, should I shoot this deer right here?
Part of me wants to say yes. Part of me wants to say no and keep looking. I'm on the fence.
Me too.
And I forgot my hat today, so that's always fun.
Let's see.
And we're glassing right into the sun. 5 days, no shower, half a mullet. We're in good shape.
I decided not to shoot that buck. He's a little on the immature, young side. Needs to grow up a little bit, so we gave him the pass. I don't know if that was a good idea with it being the last day and I need my freezer to be filled, but got a bear already and a buck, so I'm blessed regardless. So we're gonna go try to find a more mature buck and hike to a new spot. I just want to point out that I had to peel myself out of bed this morning. We've had 2 super late nights with gnarly pack outs and I barely could wake up and my feet are so sore. But signs of a good time, I guess. I had to take a bunch of ibuprofen and Tylenol to get myself going this morning. I must be getting old. We're gonna hike back to camp and honestly probably just relax and take a nap, eat some lunch, and then we'll get back after it this afternoon. It was a good day, passed a buck, saw a nice one that we couldn't get on. So it was good day. The idea is that there's been a lot of pressure at the top of the canyons. So these deer have been pushed down to the bottom of these draws. And the bottom of these draws are really shady. Today was 85, 90 degrees, so we think these deer are gonna be in the bottom of these draws. We've seen a couple big bucks in this big drainage, so there's a chance. Had a good one. Okay, we just made it to a spot that Gannon's family calls Boone and Crockett Rock. They've shot a lot of nice bucks in here. We already see a couple deer on their feet making their way through the thick burn, so I got a feeling tonight's gonna be good. I think we'll find a good one. That's all she wrote. Too dark to shoot. We found 1 buck tonight that I could have shot, but I didn't want to shoot an immature buck just to shoot it, so we're gonna hike out of here and get back to camp. This thing is bigger than my head. That is a pine cone, boys and girls. Whew. World's biggest pine cone.
I got jalapeno and cheddar in these, and then regular ones, whatever you want. Ooh, that's hot.
We're gonna hammer some hot dogs tonight. Thanks to Uncle Mike cooking them over the fire, and then we're gonna go to bed.
Only thing I'm good for lately.
Eat some food, go to bed. Might be able to go out for a little bit tomorrow. Got more glizzies tonight, Gannon?
Yeah, we're gonna slap some ketchup on it because nothing's better than a hot dog in the a little extreme.
Nice shot there, bud.
A little extreme.
Nice shot.
Right on. You want to know the trick to a hot dog right here?
Yeah.
Watch
what do you
this. Nobody else in the world does this right here.
Oh, you're an idiot.
Really? Does that matter?
Well, you see, that way the bite doesn't get ketchup all over your lips and sting your chapped lips.
Wait, let's see those lips.
Those are the cover girl lips there.
Oh man, that's painful.
It's going to take me a minute to bite around this because they're going to crack and hurt so bad, but nothing's better than a hot dog, huh?
Wait till Aaron busts into those jalapeno cheddar.
Let's see it. Dig in. How's that?
I don't know the difference
Let's see another bite.
I don't know the difference between blood and ketchup at this point. It hurts so good.
Gannon went wrong as he didn't put mustard on his hot dog, so I have to show him how to do it. That's good.
Fourth and goal on the 20-yard line. This is our last shot. We got a couple hours this morning to try to find a buck. So we're gonna get glassing and see what we can see. We saddled up the mule, so if we get something, we can hurry and cut it up, throw it on the mule, and head out of here. So. Be a 4x3. Pretty buck. Oh, might be that. It's that hook cheater buck. That hook cheater 3-point. Is it? Mm-hmm. Is it? Okay, we just found a pretty decent buck. It's a 4x4. We're gonna see if we can get a shot off on this sucker.
Facing to the left above him.
Okay, walking.
Up the hill.
Yeah.
The other one's
Just
walking
kind of
down.
following him a little bit.
Yeah, they might mess around right there now that they're together.
All right, we're trying to see if this buck will come out in an opening where we can shoot him. Right now, he's just staying in the thick stuff, so we don't have a shot. So if he comes out into an opening, we'll try to hammer him. He's not playing very nice right now.
Here he goes. See him?
Ready?
Yeah. He went up to the left.
Huh?
He went up to the left.
This buck started at 500 yards right below us, and he hit the trail just as we were getting set up, and he just took off across the canyon fast. I don't know what happened, but he hit the deer trail, crossed way fast, didn't give us a chance to get set up. He got to the opposite side of the canyon about 800 yards, just missed him, barely. He's gone. So, heck of a trip and action-packed the whole time. I think we logged over 40 miles and just so much fun, so much adventure. We're gonna go back to camp, load the mules up, and get out of here. I got a heck of a deer. Gannon shot a heck of a bear. It was a adventure of a lifetime. So, time to get going, unfortunately.
So if you guys are wondering why I'm carrying the mule's panner bags, because this morning she decided the grass wasn't green enough out here where we were glassing from. So we took our packs off and everything and set them next to her. Well, she broke the manzanita bush I tied her to and decided that she wanted to go back to camp and hang out with her buddies. So here I am carrying her bag, and if you can't notice, I have my backpack on, and so does Aaron, and all the water, because she decided that camp was a better choice than hanging out here with us. Unbelievable.
Oh boy. He's gonna need stitches. All right, guys, that's a wrap. Backcountry, blacktail and bear hunting. It's been a heck of a trip. We're gonna finish packing up and get out of here.